The search for a mother's killer continues tonight, 30 years after Guadalupe Ocana Saldana's death. While the investigation is ongoing, Guadalupe's family hopes someone watching tonight may have answers. Investigative reporter Shaley has the story.
I just want him caught. I want him off the streets. I don't want anybody to have to suffer the way we have.
5 shots in the early hours of August 1st, 1987, left 37-year-old Guadalupe Ocanas barely breathing on her living room floor. Paramedics rushed Guadalupe to the hospital, but she didn't make it.
It doesn't feel like 30 years. It feels like it was just yesterday.
Claudia Martinez, who was just 7 years old at the time, says she remembers the moments leading up to those deadly shots. Claudia says her mother's boyfriend forced his way into their Plainview home.
My mom was trying to avoid him coming in. She did this at the door and he pushed her.
Claudia says her mother, a 37-year-old single mother of 3, had been dating a co-worker for about 6 months when those deadly shots were fired.
When he was done shooting her, he got the gun and beat her face so bad that when she was in the casket that the makeup didn't even cover her wounds that she had.
When police tried to track Guadalupe's boyfriend down, they learned the name he used to introduce himself was not his own.
From what we're told with the detectives in the district attorney's office, this case is very hard to solve because this man has 15 different aliases and they really don't know his name, they don't know his age, they don't know his birth date. They have no information on this person.
Without much to go on, the police did have something: photos. Claudia's older sister, Juanita Adame, who was 15 years old when her mother died, remembers distinct features you can't make out in these grainy photographs.
He had a bump on his nose, and he had a scar because he had some kind of surgery on his nose, and he had a big black mole on his face, and he had a pinky that was crooked, and then he had a tattoo that was of a dagger.
Now a correctional officer, Juanita says she takes a close look at every inmate she meets.
I'm trying to find him. I want him found. I want justice for my mama.
The KCBD Investigates team uncovered this Dallas County document, confirming the Southwestern Institute of Forensic Sciences signed off on receiving a revolver, cartridge cases, and bullets. But 30 years later,
files are missing, prints are missing, gun is missing, paperwork is missing, pictures are missing. The people that originally served on the case are either dead or retired or nowhere to be found.
Now this grieving family is turning to the community in hopes someone will have information.
I believe somebody around here knows something.
And they say they will not rest until they have answers. The Hale County District Attorney's Office tells us they have recently turned this case over to the Texas Rangers. If you have any information, you can make an anonymous call to Crime Stoppers at 806-293-TIPS. We have photos of the suspect and additional information on this case on our website, kcbd.com, and on our KCBD mobile app. Abner.
Thank you, Shaley.